My name is Richardson, and this is
Madison Richardson.
And we are from Trinidad and Tobago. Madison was diagnosed in July with severe aplastic anemia, which basically means that her blood counts, her platelets, and her white blood cells were dangerously low. When she was diagnosed, we had the doctor back there who was familiar with Apollo, and Dr. Carrier and his team at Apollo recommend Apollo Hospital for treatment for the bone marrow transplant.
Today you met a sweet little girl by the name Madison. Madison hails from one of the Latin American countries, Trinidad and Tobago, and she was diagnosed to have a disease which is not so uncommon in different parts of the world, called a severe aplastic anemia, where the bone marrow sort of stops working, it doesn't work properly.
Prior to the treatment, Madison used to have to get platelet transfusions every week, about coming down to the end, and this was due to her platelet counts being severely low, as well as blood transfusions due to her red blood counts also being dangerously low.
So as a treatment for that, she received some form of immunosuppressive therapy, which is frontline or first-line therapy for patients who do not have actually identical donor. So she received immunosuppressive therapy, but unfortunately she did not respond to immunosuppressive therapy and continued to be on blood transfusions, platelet transfusions, and other supportive care. And that was the time when actually they were advised that the only curative option for severe aplastic anemia.
So we traveled from our island to Apollo Hospital for her to get the bone marrow transplant treatment, where I was the donor for her procedure.
Which has failed immunosuppressive therapy is a bone marrow transplant, and she is referred to us for a potential transplant. Now again, she's a single child, so actually identical donor was not available in the family. We did a HLA unrelated donor screening, which was also not available. So after discussion with the family, we took her up for a haploidentical bone marrow transplant, and she tolerated it pretty well with too many complications, and as we can see, she's also around 110 days post bone marrow transplant, doing extremely well and looking forward to going back to her country, and we wish her all the very best in her future endeavors. Thank you.
Yes, well, post procedure, as I said, there were some challenges, but the doctors were able to treat it so that now she's good and we're able to return to our home. All the staff, from the persons who work at IPL to housekeeping, nurses, the doctors, everyone has been a tremendous help. They're very supportive, they're very understanding of the fact that when you come up here, you're coming away from your home, so they try to make it as comfortable for you as possible. They're very warm and friendly, so that all the staff, I want to say a big thank you to the doctor as well as all the supporting staff from both Madison and I.
Thank you, Dr. Goa, for making me better.